So I got one little light coat of primer on the Hot Rod Stroller, and I've got this is basically an electrical panel, and I'm gonna cut the floor pieces out of it. Then I kind of rounded the edges with my sander, and I took my cutoff wheel and made two cuts about halfway into the metal right here that I'm going to use as bend points to make the angle that I need for the floor. Pretty good, actually. I was trying to figure out a hood for this thing, and I've been looking at this, trying to figure out if I want to use it. It's a lawnmower, hood off of a lawnmower. It comes back a little bit far. I'm going to have to set the seat in there and see about where that needs to be, but I'm thinking about trimming it down a little bit, maybe bringing it down something more. Maybe cut it along this line and having it work like that. Maybe curl these sides in a little bit. So I don't know if you can tell what all I've done on this, but I've cut probably a couple of inches off the front of here, and then there was a piece that come out real far this way. I chopped this down flat, rounded this corner because it come out to a point. Just done a lot of trimming to it, and I've got it sanded. I'm getting ready to put some primer and some paint on it. I've finally gotten to the point I can start spraying some paint on it. I think I'm really going to like the red and black. The red looks good on the body of it. I'm going to have little black accents. So it's all painted up now. Got all the red on here, and I've started putting the seat in here. The seat looks really good. And then here's the hood painted. And it's going to hinge on the front. You'll see it later on. And then also my wife and daughter fixed this up for me. I just took a piece of pre-finished flooring, oak flooring, and they made me a bunch of little decals of like a dashboard. So it's going to mount in that hood piece. This is the biggest washer that I've got, and it will just almost cover these holes right here. But they have kind of a slot on the inside, so maybe I can put the screws, bolts to the inside of those slots. And then I'm just going to try to, I guess, weld this on the top of here to mount the steering wheel to. Getting it in the center is going to be the fun part on that. And then I've already got the bushings in there. It's the right size to slide this steering shaft down through. And I'll have to put a stop. I'll have to weld a washer or something on here to be a stop that will sit on that top bushing. Just test fitting the vinyl for a top. I made this bar right here that will, of course, fold back and have the roof back on it, or it drops down. But I just took a piece of 1/2-inch conduit and bent it. Put this little piece, which will be on the top, that's just kind of an extra place for the vinyl to sit on. Got the vinyl cut to a rough length and width, and then I've glued a hem onto the side of it and got it clamped real good, hoping that this glue is going to hold it. And I'll have a hem basically on the two edges.
It's a family affair.
No comments from the peanut gallery.
Okay. Put your one in there somewhere.
No cursing. Watch your finger.
Now that's coming.
Okay.
We're making a convertible.
Ow.
What's up?
Mom. Daddy. Oh, that's cute.
One more.
Day 3 of quarantine.
No.
Day 3.
I don't know where you've been.
Week 1 of quarantine.
I don't get quarantine.
I don't either.
But I do not know this quarantine you speak of.
Says the man's been off from school for over a week.
Y'all look good.
Oh, okay. Glad we're cutting that part off. Gotta keep consistent pressure.
Hey, Dad. I want one now.
Oh, what?
A tot rod.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No time soon.
Not like that. For me.
Oh, for you.
I'm not pushing you in it.
Oh.
scaring me, Melody. Quit.
Cool.
Just cut. Make sure I don't cut the outside layer.
Yeah.
Because that would be bad. Well, I'm almost getting done with it, and I thought, we need cup holders back here, and then I thought of, this is a piece off of one of the golf carts. And it has ash and or change spot also. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably cut this top part off, and I can probably self-taper it to that. And then I may just make me a little brace to come off the bottom. I got this thing just self-tapered on there, and my bracket will be something like that. I'll have to get a couple bolts to go in there to want to hold it a little more upright. My wife and daughter did all the stickers on here, all the vinyl stuff, the Kevin's Creations, and the Tot Rod. Got another Kevin's Creations on this side. Of course, all the stuff on the dashboard there. They did all that, so I'll put a link in the description to their Facebook page. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what we have right here is the 2020 Kevin's Creations Tot Rod. Features include convertible top, and judging by the dash, you never have any gas. The temperature's always cold, but you're doing 125 miles an hour. And then we scroll back here. Full suspension. Must always have cup holders. This one's old school. Has the ashtray / coin holder. But you have power steering. However much power you have in your arms, that's